My name's David Lewis. I'm Professor of Social Policy and Development in the LSE Department of Social Policy. And I've been at the LSE now for just over 20 years. My work has been mainly concerned with the development issues of Bangladesh. And there are three broad topics I've explored over the years. One of them is around agrarian change and the way in which market liberalization and new agricultural technology in Bangladesh have impacted on rural society since the 1980s. The second issue I've been concerned with has been NGOs and civil society and their contribution to progress with development issues and democratization. And the third one has been development policy and how international policies have impacted on the country. At the moment, I'm working on a project around rural decentralization, and this work is an update of research I did with a colleague in Bangladesh, Abul Hussain, just over 10 years ago, and we've gone back to the same area of the country to look at how rural decentralization is progressing and how the local power structure is both enabling and constraining change and progress in rural areas. That work, we're kind of in the middle of writing up and analysing data. And the interesting thing, I think, so far is that we're finding that the space that previously existed for local civil society groups to pressure local government and to advance the interests of local people, that space has narrowed, that the government is now increasingly behaving in an authoritarian way, given that the political opposition is in disarray in Bangladesh. So the findings are negative in one way, but they're positive in other ways because the economy is continuing to grow and people are better off than they were 10 years ago. I think most academics would be quite arrogant to think that their work has lots of impact. My view is that if I get a little bit of impact, I'm very, very pleased, and I suppose I would claim that UNDP and the World Bank have drawn on some of our work on local government and local governance in the development of their country programs around local governance over the years. I think the South Asia Centre is a really important initiative at the LSE. The main benefit, I think, for me is to have a way to present the work that many of us do on South Asia much more effectively to an outside audience.